We're rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Nerdbuzzed!
Nerdbuzzed doesn't condone the consumption of alcohol by any persons under the age of 21. Please drink responsibly.
Welcome to Nerdbuzzed, the podcast where we talk about all the nerdy stuff that we care about and drink a cool frosty brew while we're doing it. I'm your host, Marcus Ellinger. With me as always,
Jeremiah Johnson.
And also Jack Hughes.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Just have to steal all your... Just call me Zeus. It's all mine.
Oh. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah,
He's actually Thunder, though. Is he
yeah, he
Thunder
did
or
really
Lightning?
steal my thunder.
Lightning, thunder, yeah.
Both? Okay.
Thunder's the noise.
Thunder's the guy that makes the lightning for Zeus, right? Isn't there a separate guy?
That's
I don't know.
Hephaestus. That's the Smith god.
Yeah.
But my name's Jack. Well, your name's Marcus, not Smith. Up top.
Anyway, let's get some brew in us so that we can put up with Jack for the rest
Absolutely.
of
I got
the show. So we go over to Jay,
Yes.
because you're the beer expert.
Absolutely.
And you've been perusing breweries without me.
I have been. I have been going on a pilgrimage to the east side of I-5. long distances.
Yeah.
No. So we went to Snohomish, Michigan. This is Lost Canoe Brewery. They've been open for 11 months, I think it is. 10 months, something like that.
Fairly new.
Yeah, I heard some rumors that I probably can't repeat yet. So,
Okay.
but needless to say, they're doing very well. And I was very impressed with the brews that they had. I actually liked a couple of the other ones a little better. But I'm bringing this one because this one had the numbers that I know you would appreciate.
Oh my god. Okay.
So it is the Hazy Double IPA, 8.1%.
Okay. It's just what I need today.
Exactly.
I think, wasn't it last episode with Walter where I drank too much and I felt I was feeling a little tender?
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, you
What
didn't
is
tell me
that? Wait,
Yeah.
what does tender mean?
Oh, you know. You know what that means.
Oh.
When you've abused yourself. I abused myself last night. Jack's dad was here.
Yeah, he
And,
told me all about it.
Yeah.
Said
he-
that you needed to put on your D pants.
Yes, I need my D pants.
Whatever that
my
means.
D everything from head to toe and my D unitard.
Oh my god.
The he brought over a bottle of scotch. What was it?
Lafrogue.
The Frog. And he's like, "Here, you just got to try it." So I tried it, and he's like, "Here, you should probably try it again."
Here,
So I
put
tried
this
it
campfire
again.
in your mouth.
Yeah. And then he eventually we finished the bottle, and he even said, "Usually that lasts me all weekend." And we finished it off in a night, and I proceeded to puke my guts out for a couple hours. It was pretty awesome. Literally
Nice.
crawled on my hands and knees into bed, out of the bathroom.
my
It was
God,
pretty
dude.
bad.
Why didn't you just have Kristen bring you a pillow and just
Right,
in
just
the
stay
in the
there. Yeah. So this 8% beer is exactly what I need today.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Hope you
A
hydrated.
little more hair of the dog, right?
It is. They call it the hazy, but there's a little bit of cloudiness to it, but it's pretty clear overall.
Yeah, it's got a little haze, but not bad.
Not too bad. It's based on with the way that IPAs are going now, especially with the East Coast style starting to take over, which just look like mud. So,
Yeah, they almost have like a Hefeweizen look to them.
they make Hefeweizens look clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're getting thick, but it's fairly clear, beautiful color.
It doesn't have like a... doesn't really have a super strong aroma to it.
No, it's got a really strong hop aroma, a little bit of malt to it.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with their beers, the balance between them, that they attain.
So you tried this while you were there?
I tried many while I was there.
Not too many. You didn't crawl into bed on your hands and knees?
No.
Okay.
No. I spent an extra hour there because I tried
And a sober me up hour?
an extra hour on the Sober Me Up hour.
Oh, nice.
Because I needed it. But anyway.
It smells fresh. Like,
It does.
It's like really crisp.
And like I said, I limited myself to the pale ales and IPAs for this time around. I'm definitely going to go back and try the rest of them.
All right. Well, give me a shout out one of these times. Maybe I'll go with you. I might not at all, but maybe I will.
Well, considering me and my buddy that I just met at work there are doing it after work, unless you can get off work at 1 o'clock to get there in time, I doubt it.
Maybe the stars will align one day.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Jack, tell us what you're drinking.
Ah, I've been waiting all day. I'm drinking the Reed's Extra. Wait,
You already went-
stronger.
Did you already have
stronger.
this one? Or is this
No,
the one that...
I had the Extra ginger brew. This is stronger, better.
Is this the
stronger.
one that smelled like cat pee?
That was no. That was. I think it was a different brand.
Okay.
I've been going through the Reed series. They're all right. I mean, there's nothing remarkable about them. This one.
This one might be, though. It's
good.
extra.
It doesn't smell. Or it smells a little ballsy, like the soda with like the weird the guarana. I wonder if it has any.
Oh, maybe.
Because it just
It's
has
going to
that
taste
weird,
like an energy drink.
I don't even know what. I can't even describe the smell. It smells like weird candy. Let's see. No.
Like ginger candy?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any guarana. Maybe it's the sugar. I don't know. Just something about it smells a little off. But I'm gonna have an open mind because this is stronger ginger beer, so maybe they'll
Stronger,
actually have
not
a
extra.
little bit in it this time instead of like none, like watered down. That's what the other two tasted, watered down. That was it. Yeah.
All right. Let's do it then.
Alrighty.
To all the nerds.
For all
Through
the
all the
fuzz.
fuzz.
Bottoms up. Let's get
nerd
Nerdbuzzed.
buzzed.
Winkety. Here I go again.
Because it's from a growler, it's lost some of its carbonation, and the body definitely comes out a little stronger. But it's not bad. It's pretty well rounded. It definitely tastes like a double IPA. It's got the sweet malt that hits you right away, but it's not overly done, and I don't know. It's got a really good tangy hop bite, but it doesn't like just sit bitter and harsh on your tongue.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's got like a late hop addition when they were making it, because it has a little bit of that kind of earthy flavor to it.
Look at you picking up some more brew terms.
Yeah, because I've asked people, because we had that one beer that tasted like green beans to me, like a fresh off the vine green bean, and I was asking a couple brewers about it, and they've said that that's probably coming from like a late hop addition for just like flavors and aroma.
Yeah, in the boil.
Yeah, and so they said the later you do that, the fresher it's going to have that right off the vine flavor that gets in there. So I'm going to say this maybe has that, because I can
I'm
taste it a
pretty
little bit in
sure
there. Yeah, some of
just
them are
by-
way stronger than others, though, and maybe it's just because they do it at the very last second,
Yeah.
just to get that in there, and
Well,
that's it.
When I brew, that's what I do. So for my pale ales and IPAs, I usually do a very early high alpha acid hop addition. Last one I did, I used Warrior hops. And you want to talk about smelling like cat pee?
Yeah,
I open that up and go, wow, that is not a flavor I want in my beer, and then pour it in.
yeah.
Because it went into the early boil, and all those aromas and stuff like that going right out the window. They're getting boiled right off. What's going to stay is the bitterness, the harsh bitters.
Yeah.
So that's what those went in for, and then I'd say halfway into the boil, I put maybe a tenth of my next flavor hops, and then 15 minutes after that, I put another couple tenths of it in, and then another 15 minutes after that, I put another, probably another third or fourth of it, whatever, left a little bit, and then half or just a little less went in the very last minute right before I shut it off. So basically throw them in, wait for them to fully incorporate from the boil, and then turn off the heat, and then start running it through the cooler. And that's where you get all those just super, super fresh hop flavors.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It does bite you right away. It doesn't really like grab your tongue a bunch as you drink it, and it doesn't. I don't think it's going to give me horrible breath. It's not super
No.
bittery at the end.
It doesn't. It's balanced really well all the way
Yeah.
across the board.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good so far.
And when I was there, it was a couple of gals running the place, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And one gal was up there doing it all the brewing by herself. So,
Was she single?
God, I hope so. No,
Jay's gonna go back.
no, she was brewing by herself. It's a little one barrel system. It's nothing big.
Yeah.
So, and they said they've brewed as much as 1.5 in one run, which would tell me it's not a very, very strong beer that they were doing. It was probably their session beer. So, maybe their Kolsch too. They could have done that with something that's not going to have real high high malt bill, grain bill.
Yeah. What do you think, Jack? What do you think of yours? Is it better, worse? Cat pee?
No, actually, I was immediately surprised that it actually is stronger. This is kind of what I've been waiting for. Yay! It's good. Yeah, it's really good.
So exciting.
Tastes a lot better than it smells. You can it's got a good mouthfeel. I know I always bag on Jeremiah for saying that, but I'm gonna say it now. Yeah, I don't know. I just you drink it and you know it tastes good, feels good, and you're like, that's just a good drink all around.
It's just good.
Yeah.
All right.
If it doesn't fill up your taste buds properly, it's not worth drinking.
Yeah. No, and it's you can feel it all over your
In your
tongue,
mouth.
and you're just like,
Yeah.
that's
Well, your
good.
taste buds are in your mouth.
Yeah,
Very
and
nice.
the balls
Nope.
smell does not.
That
come
would
out
be
in the
bad,
flavor.
right? Everything would taste so crappy.
So
No
shitty.
balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, should we dive into the show now?
Let's dive
Talk
right
about
in.
that? Let's dive it head first.
Go and dive. In my case, be belly flop.
I can't do a dive. I'm too freaked out. I have to do.
Do you like a
first.
nose pincher?
Sometimes. Ooh, I
Do
hate
you like the
heights.
nose pincher, like knees up, weird, like half cannonball, like a girl?
I don't know. I just get really freaked out when I'm jumping off high things. So I'm like,
But it's like the pool edge.
oh,
You can dive in from the pool edge.
well, head first? No,
Yeah.
I freak out.
What?
Cause
Really?
I feel like I'm gonna belly flop. I don't know how to control my.
It's basically just
Jump
like put your
higher.
arms in front of you and do like a handstand into the
Yeah.
water.
That sounds. No. Just jump and do a handstand. I can't
He
even do
totally
it.
pinches his nose and does the weird like half tuck jump.
Yes.
I know.
No,
that's
I
what he
breathe
does.
out while I'm going.
Has
I'm like,
one hand out.
Wait for me, guys.
He's always got the one hand out.
Yeah.
one hand out. Oh, I know what you're talking
It's
about.
either that or he's got it like this, with his knees up, like a ballerina.
No, we're not playing Bound.
Yeah,
That was months
with his
ago.
ribbons.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, so we're gonna review our nerd play and our nerd anime,
Uh-huh.
right? But
Yep.
first, because we like to promote our favorite shows,
Yeah.
and what better show to promote than our own,
Of course.
right? So go, if
Wasn't
you're watching,
expecting that, actually.
follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. You can join our Nerdbuzzed Nerds group. It's great.
Yes.
Had a little more banter going on there, which is good. You can always go to Patreon, get some sweet swag. I got
Yeah.
some sweet swag. And, or garb. Sorry, Jack.
Yeah.
And, also, I would like to promote another podcast
Yeah?
because the guys are pretty kick-ass. He joined me last night with Jack's dad and got
So
My dad.
he witnessed your fall from grace.
Oh yeah, I don't ever think I was up to grace, but my fall to further not grace. Yeah. Just when I thought I'd hit the bottom, nope. I managed to go down again.
Yeah.
And it will probably happen again, but I'm hoping not for years. Like I have
Yeah.
not done that to myself since like a party at my house.
We're doing
years
it
and years
tonight.
ago. Yeah, right. It's gonna happen again tonight. It'll happen in about 2 minutes. But it was Mick. It's not Mike. I called him Mike the first time. It's actually Mick. And the guys from the Stoopid Mystic Forest.
Okay.
Their Pints and Pants podcast, which is a great podcast. You guys should all go check it out. It's not in our little banner there, but it is on our website.
Yes.
You can click a link there and go right to it. Check them out. They're great. They talk about nerdy stuff. They also drink beer and various other brews. They're like a brewcast also, not
Yeah.
just beer. But they're great guys. Mick was on here, not Mike, even though his name is Michael. So it could be Mike. But Mick...
He shortened it down.
Yeah.
Just 3 letters.
Yeah. I think it's M-I-C-K. Is that right?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll have to ask him.
I thought it was MIC.
I'll do some fact checking.
Yeah. Jack will do fact checking. That's his job.
It's Mick on the mic.
Yeah. It's so it's Mick, Drew, and Asher.
Yeah.
So I played games online with Mick and Asher. Really cool guys.
I'm jealous of Drew, by the way.
Of what?
Of Drew.
How are you jealous of him?
Sounds amazing on the cast.
Right? With his
It's just
super
got
sultry voice.
Awesome voice. It's
Well,
just-
we did send them some brews and another
yeah?
T-shirt because we left Asher out when we sent all of our stuff.
Okay.
And then they did a cast and wore our shirts, which was awesome. Thank you guys. And I have to say, Asher looked a little bummed because he didn't have a shirt. So I sent him a shirt.
I-C-K.
Yeah, so it is a CK.
We did it.
A little conceited there, Mick, but whatever. Just take all the letters.
Q.
So we sent them a new T-shirt, and then we sent them some bottles of brew. And I said, all we ask is that we get a really solid ladies from Drew on the next cast.
Oh, okay.
A nice sultry
Nice.
ladies out of him, right? He's got to have the best
Ladies.
ladies
Yeah.
in the world. Ladies. Yeah, I want it, Drew.
Yep.
So lay it on us. We will drive over there and take our beers back.
Yeah.
Their next cast, none of them will be wearing shirts and they won't have anything to drink. Come and pillage it all. But no, go check them out. Go to our website. Scroll down to the bottom of our website. There's a link there to go check out their shows and their website. Go do it. Really cool guys. Thanks for giving us shout outs. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and last shout out of the day, follow me on Instagram, Hugh_GodKingJackman. Also, order from Sahara Pizza in Stanwood. Make sure to tip your delivery driver, I don't know, like $20.
That's why he's Fry.
Yeah.
Yeah, your new name's Fry
Oh, okay.
from Futurama. Do you get it now? I've been calling you that a couple episodes, and I feel like you're just
didn't even-
ignoring it. Yeah.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
right
no,
over
you're
my
good
head.
at that.
So what's the price of a large cheese pizza and soda from Panucci's?
Yeah. What is it?
What?
Whatever your PIN number is.
That's right. He doesn't get it. He hasn't seen it in a Futurama.
Obviously hasn't.
Dude, it's
I
the best
forgot.
anime in the world. It's the #1 anime. You need to
Point
watch
is,
it.
yeah, always tip your delivery driver like $20, $50, $100 maybe,
Something like that.
Yeah.
If your delivery driver's me, then you can tip me. Yeah.
Wow.
I was going to have a pizza delivered the other day and try to special request Jack, but then I thought, I
You could-
see enough of that dude.
Only do it late at night. I'm usually working.
Even if he does deliver pizza for me, he still maintains intern status, and I don't have to pay him anything.
Oh, okay.
So be prepared for that.
All right.
All right.
I mean, you're not
Get a
that,
real
you're
job.
not- you're not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
far out. It's not even wasting like $1 of gas going here and back. Yeah. It's just like really far. People, when it's like they don't tip, you're like, all right.
Whatever,
soul.
dick. Do you curse him out in the car?
No,
Do you
I'm,
play
like,
really loud,
super
angry music
nice.
and like peel out their driveway?
No.
No.
No, I'm
Just
super
lay
nice.
on the horn and peel out.
No, I
giving him a
peel
big
out, like,
finger
rest
out the
of
window.
road. I go really fast. You gotta hustle. Cause you're
What
on-
about when you quit? Are you going to quit and do that? Like on the day when you're like, I'm done with this.
I
You're
don't
just
know.
going to like do a
It's
donut in
an
someone's
awesome
yard
job.
and throw their pizza at the front door.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
You should have tipped me! Like if it's that person
Just-
that's never
just stuff-
tipped you the
just
whole
stuff
time.
the whole pizza in their mailbox.
Yeah.
No, there are people that don't tip.
Fold it up.
I think that's my end goal. Is the day that I can get them to tip me, I might be like, yeah, I think I'm
done.
good. Yeah,
I've reached the pinnacle of pizza delivery
It's not
guy.
gonna
I
get
cannot
better than
ascend
that.
any
Can't get
higher.
better. Can't
Yeah.
get better than this.
yeah. I think that's my goal. Yeah.
All right. Way to have goals, Jack. So let's talk about our nerd play. Rime. We just sat down and watched me play some.
Yeah.
I was playing it.
so
I think I got
fun.
further than anybody, and I'm shocked by that. I thought you guys would have beaten it.
Yeah, no.
I had a bunch
Didn't
of
have the
work
patience.
all for 3 weeks in a row. I didn't have any time. Came home exhausted. I think I got to level 3 of 5. I still didn't beat it either.
I got through the opening section, just a little bit past that, and got exhausted and put in a different game.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's definitely slow.
Oh yeah.
I do really like the art style of it. It's a third person adventure game, kind of. Like
In
I
the
use the
vein
term
of
adventure loosely.
Journey, Bound, and
Ico? I think Ico
yeah,
is a
and the
good
rip
one.
off of Journey. What was that? The one where you're swimming.
Abzu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort a lot like those, where it's really vague. You don't really know what's going on. You
Yeah,
just
there's
kinda-
not really a lot of music. There's no talking.
much
the only
closer
thing
to
you can
Abzu,
do,
yeah.
The only thing you can do is go, ah. That's it.
You-
Ah.
Oh, but you
do that
shout
over
at
and over.
statues and they shoot out ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
to unlock doors and stuff.
really-
Me and my
yeah.
wife played the first hour of it. You can go to our YouTube channel and
Like
watch
and
the first
subscribe?
hour of it. Yes, do all those things.
I
Oh,
re-
by the way, if you like and subscribe and just comment, all you gotta do is comment. Say anything.
Oh, you gotta
You could win a T-shirt.
Yeah, you could be the nerd of the month.
That's
yeah,
it.
Nerd of the month.
Fan of the month. Nerd fan.
Yeah.
Fan man.
Well, if you're liking us, I assume you're a nerd, so.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Ha. That's the first thing I have on my list about Rime.
Ah!
Yeah. Ha. It kind of has like a Wind Waker sort of color palette to it. Kind of
Oh,
has
yeah.
that sort of look.
Totally
I
agree.
think
Yeah, a little less cartoony. Like not like it's everything is
it doesn't have the production
anatomically
value.
correct. Yeah, they're all anatomically like proportioned, but it's definitely like a weird cartoony art style. It's pretty cool.
And for being it has that art style, I appreciated that. Lighting effects were awesome.
Yeah.
Sound was okay.
There wasn't much.
It
right.
wasn't.
And even like when the fox thing that's supposed to like kind of lead you on your journey, when it does its little yip, it's not like surround sound yipped. It's just always in front of you. So I couldn't even like turn to find it.
I never paid attention to that.
I kept trying to like, okay, maybe if I turn the... Because there's a lot of games where you can actually like turn... I use my surround sound all the time when I play my games. And if I hear a noise, I'm constantly turning my guide. Where is that coming from? And it didn't work.
Even my cheap-ass headset has the surround sound capability.
Yeah, right? It totally will move the camera just for that reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice that. I didn't play enough of it to figure that out. But the one thing I noticed, though, was the parkour part of it, the climbing part of it.
Yeah.
It was kind of clumsy.
I kind of liked that, though. I liked
really
that it just
slow.
kind of had a clumsy... It reminded me of like an old Disney movie. That kind of like clumsy, stuttery movement. Like it had that feel to it. Which
and it was
which
like
I
it was a
didn't
little
hate.
kid, which kind of makes a little sense. But
Yeah.
I would have appreciated if there was options to kind of go, a little faster.
A run button would have been amazing.
Yeah, so like stumbling. If you could just stumble a little faster,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
The day and night cycle was sweet. I really liked that in the game.
ball
It had
that,
some
like,
cool
moves
visual things in the game, right? But that's kind of where it ended. Some of the puzzles were cool. They were it was monotonous. Is that a good word for it?
Yes.
Yep.
I think the game is monotonous.
Very monotonous.
You got to push one thing to get to push another thing, and then you push the first thing, then you push the second thing, then you push the first thing again, and then you can go through the door.
Yeah.
It's like every puzzle.
And if you watch the video with me and my wife playing it, I just tell her, I was like, babe, already right away, there's something glowing. Just go to the glowing thing.
Yeah.
And that's like a common theme in this game. Oh, a yellow stripped edge. That's the one you can climb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
They're
Or the
white.
little, white or the white or the yellow edge.
It's
or
like
the gold edge.
it's exactly
Yeah.
like Horizon. These little white like ledges.
Yeah.
You can climb here.
Nothing about it was
Unexplored area, but you can
complicated.
climb here.
It was supposed to be about the boy like loses his father at sea, and just spoiler alerts, I guess. I don't know, but the boy loses his father at sea, and then he gets like shipwrecked on this island. It's like him going through the stages of grief,
The 5 stages of grief.
which is the 5 levels of the game.
You got your first stage of grief,
So that's kind of the Bound reference. here,
water.
right?
Second stage of grief,
which is like Bound, but Bound sucked.
Bird.
As far as that goes, so many people think Bound is good.
Bound sucked.
Really?
I didn't like it at all. I
Bound's
think this,
a
as
dumb
far
game.
as that goes, this way better, hands down.
Blows
Yeah.
Bound out of the water.
I
Yeah.
played them both about the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
care
actually
for my-
beat Bound, but I think I played it about as much as I played this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, doesn't take long to beat Bound. If you want to get the platinum in Bound, it does. You got to find all the. But who cares?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna platinum that game.
And you're not going to platinum this game. You already said
No,
that.
yeah, what I was saying is, as I was playing it, I was just kind of thinking like, what's the point? I'm not having fun, and then I started to think like, why do I do a lot of things, And I started thinking about the games I platinum, and I'm like, really, what's the point, man? I would rather be playing like Monster Hunter or Shadow of the Colossus right now. And then I just kind of I just put it down, and I just didn't play it again. I'll probably delete it soon because it's just like.
And this is why he doesn't get paid.
It's
Well, I put it in Persona, so
it's just,
Okay, you're
it's
forgiven.
boring.
Which I beat, by the way.
yeah.
Oh, finally, jeez.
Nice.
161 hours and a half. Where was Jack? Where was Jack?
What? Where was I? Oh,
Now it's just
I was
like an
clapping
echo.
a really
Yeah,
light
100
echo. That was the thunder that you stole. It's
Right?
coming back to me.
I'm just hoarding it.
Yeah.
161 and a half hours. I think I was level 75 when I beat it. The game that will not
Okay.
end. There's like the final boss. There's like 10 of them. You keep thinking you beat it, and there's
Yeah.
another boss, and another boss, and another
Another boss.
The boss that your dad couldn't beat. He beats me in the Scotch drinking, hands down. I don't even compete. But in Persona, that boss beat very first try. I had to rub that in too.
Dude, I watched my dad play that for it's like 20 minutes, and he was just slowly losing all his health, and then the boss just one-hit him. Like a monster in Monster Hunter.
Like a bitch.
Monster Hunter's a good game. You should buy it.
I do want to check it out.
Yeah, I'll bring it over sometime.
Do it.
I will.
What else do I have to say about it?
Slow.
Yeah, I think I've pretty much touched on everything. The only thing I will give it, is that it deserves a little bit of credit because it's done by this really small company, Tequila Games,
Okay.
right? I believe it's
They
Tequila Games.
The game about the guy that puts on the luchador mask and gets really strong.
I
No.
have no idea.
Guacamole?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they do that.
Let me look up. I think it's Tequila Works. I've heard of them before.
Yeah, Works. I think that's right. Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is like only their second or third game. Which, if that's the case, I give them a little bit of credit. I think they helped do another game. They made their own game, then they helped do a game, and then this is the third one.
Deadlight, which was this weird Xbox 360 exclusive. And Sexy Brutale. I heard of that. Oh, that's the... That game, I've heard a lot of mixed things about. It's like Clue mixed with, almost like a... What was that Zelda game?
Another Zelda game.
Majora's Mask, and that it's like the time... There's like a big time mechanic, and you have to like rewind. And it's like a total investigation game of like a whodunit, you know? And I heard it's really good. It's just, I heard that it's a little annoying because after the time resets, you have to redo everything over again. It's like, ugh, it's a slog.
That sucks. It
But,
sounds kind of like Rime.
But I heard that the story is like really, really fascinating. Yeah. Oh,
So
speaking
not
of
Guacamole.
they're making a second one.
Yeah,
I still need to
I don't
beat
know
the
if it needs
first.
a second one. We'll see. Is that enough about Rime? I think
slaps
it
and
was free,
scores.
right? It's free, so I
Yeah.
give it some props that if I would have paid for it, I would have been a little bummed, I think.
Because I think it was $40. Let's see, Rime. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were really mad because it was like $40.
So it's like $8 a level.
Let's see. Oh,
Did I do my math right on
$29.99.
that?
I wouldn't pay $30
How many
for
levels?
that game.
5. Right? $8 a level.
5. Wait, because there's $30. 5.
Oh, it's $30?
Yeah, 5.
6.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$6 a level.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay 30. I wouldn't really.
It was fine for
I don't want to
free.
beat it.
Yeah. I give it a solid, like, okay.
That's what I was doing.
Just
I
a
think
5.
the kind of the theme I think of my reviews today is going to be in that realm of okay. It's okay. It was free. Had I paid for it, I think it would be less than. I don't know. It might still be just okay.
I'm doing 4.5.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Just 5.
Just because I really appreciated the visuals, but I'm really getting sick and tired of these games that are really trying to capitalize on what Journey did and what Journey popularized, right? Because there's Abzu,
Well,
there's...
to be fair, Abzu was one of the creators of Journey.
But it's still, like, it's almost exactly the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Which-
it's the game he knows how to make.
The same game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I mean, like Team Ico makes similar-ish games, but each one is, like, totally different. Like, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus are
That's it.
completely different games.
And then The Last Guardian, which nobody likes. I haven't played it
I
yet.
still need to get it.
Nobody like it?
It did not get great reviews, and I think
Is it just because it was hyped for so long?
That
yeah,
hype
right.
was
Like that has to be part of it.
insane.
That it took forever for that game to come out, and then when it comes out, it's not the best game ever. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Like,
Yeah.
well, I think there were a lot of weird problems that they didn't really talk about.
Yeah, well, I'd heard it suffered from a transition from the PS3 to the PS4. Like it would, because it was supposed to. Because again, this was like 10 years that we kept being promised for this game. That might be exaggerating, but I don't think it's that much. It was a long time we were waiting for that game to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get to pick a new nerd play. Boom. And this is actually a pretty kick-ass month for your PS Plus if you have it, because you get Bloodborne or Ratchet and Clank. Does
not
Ratchet
or.
and Clank fall into that same kind of category of regurgitating the same game over and over?
As a Ratchet and Clank fan, I would say, yeah, kind of. It was really,
I think Bloodborne falls into that category. It is
uninspired.
Dark Souls again.
No, Bloodborne's different. Bloodborne's faster paced. It's like if you ask a Souls fan, right? I mean, I'm not.
It's the same game.
I'm going to say...
No, it's not.
Yes,
Bloodborne
I've
is
played
the one I
all
played
of
the
them.
most
It's
of.
the same game.
I said Bloodborne is the one I played the most of.
Yeah.
So...
But there's enough differences in Bloodborne to make it feel like you're not literally playing the same thing. Like in Abzu, it's like
Got a pistol.
Yeah, I guess
what?
it shoots. The
no,
weapons
but you
change.
have the flippy weapons.
lore is
everything's
different.
faster.
It is faster. It's
Yeah.
different, but it's the same game. The mechanics
it's
are
not-
basically the same.
I would say that Rime and Abzu are more similar to Journey than I don't know. I felt like there was enough diversity between like Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 2 and 3, the ones I've played, and Bloodborne to where I was like really interested in playing all of them. But I've played Journey, so I kind of get how these other games are going to be, and I'm just like, I'm a little burnt out. Journey was awesome, right? But it's like, you can't just make, I don't know.
Did Bloodborne come out before or after Dark Souls 3?
Before, by
Before
like,
it.
like 6 months or something.
Yeah.
And
That's what
then
I would say too.
From Software is teasing another game. I hope it's Bloodborne 2. Kind of looks like Bloodborne 2.
Really?
Yeah.
They're just gonna reskin their stuff over and over and over. Just make a new game. I'm burnt out on it. I'm tired of them. I've played a lot of Bloodborne. I played all the other Dark Souls. I even played Demon Souls. This will be my. If they make another Bloodborne, it'll be my 5th version of the same game mechanic, which is already a pain in the butt. Like that game is frustrating to play.
I know
all of them, which makes it great. It's classic, but it's really frustrating to play.
My biggest memory of Bloodborne 2, or not Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, was when you announced to the world and to Kristen specifically that you were going to disappear for a week.
Yeah.
And just so you know, this is what's going to happen.
Oh, and you die so much in that game.
Yeah.
And that is the game where my wife decided to coin the phrase, well, if you just quit dying, you'd get through it. And she would say that after like I died on the boss on the 50th time, and I just was like, oh my god. Babe?
That's the worst thing you can say.
Why did you let him hit you with his sword? If you just would have dodged his sword hit, you would have beat him.
You're just like adjusting your ring. You're like,
oh my god.
This time.
Just say it one more time. One more time.
And so what'd you do when she did?
Right? Yeah. I'm still married. I didn't do anything.
I know.
Very happily married. I love my wife. Yes. Just not while I play video games.
Did you break a controller though?
No, I haven't. I haven't broken a controller since PS1 days. Mm-hmm. And I think it wasn't a throw. It was one of those just like, oh my god, and then it just like went pink, and like buttons didn't work and stuff, and I was so frustrated.
I did that to a PlayStation 2 controller.
I threw one controller, and then I realized.
Do you remember the game?
It costs money. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Fighting.
Such a terrible game,
Nathan Drake on hard difficulty as whatever his like rival was or something. Dude, I just remember being so mad, and then I threw it, and I was like, that's money, and I probably shouldn't because it scares my cats, and then I didn't after that. And actually, like, even just thinking that, I've gotten a lot less angry at games since. I mean, Dark Souls brings out, anger in me, but, like, not as much as, it was weird.
And that's, I think, half the point of Dark Souls. That's what it should do.
Just to get you angry. But then when you beat it, it's like, yes!
Yes, I've accomplished nothing, and it took me 10 million hours. Yeah, like the final boss in Persona that won't end.
Yeah.
The Ultimisia battle in Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, because it levels with you.
Yeah.
And screws you over.
Yeah. I think it was like 4.
We all will forever curse these games, right? Like, they're our game to just forever curse. We hate, and we love to hate them.
Yes.
Like, clearly. So, we're actually not going to play Bloodborne or Ratchet & Clank at all, even though there are free games for the month.
Yes.
Which is great. Thank you for giving us those games. I already own one of them. I really don't care about Ratchet & Clank. I'm burnt out on them.
Score 6.
6?
The more I think about it, it's just a cash grab. There's nothing cool about it. Or nothing, like, unique. I don't know.
I kind of feel that way about Bloodborne. It's great, and it's fun. I think it's better than Ratchet & Clank, but I've already played the crap out of it. So instead, we're going to play Neverwinter, which is a free game you can get on the PlayStation Store.
MMORPG.
Yep. So you can spend money to get whatever nicer weapons and things, I assume.
To make money.
Right. It's like it's like basically the Marvel Omega Heroes or whatever that we played.
No, it's like more World of Warcrafty.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. But it's that kind of like thing where it's free, but you can buy upgrades and do whatever with stuff. So we're going to play that, and the Stoopid Mystic Forest crew, Pints and Pants podcast, it's a lot of P's.
Yeah.
They are going to play it with us.
Nice.
So they're already into it, playing it.
So what's their online, their gaming cast, the one that they...
Just for the XP.
Yeah, okay, so that's why they're probably going to be doing it on then.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Maybe they'll invite us over for it. But we're going to get on. I'm going to see if I can get...
assume if they're going to be broadcast playing with us, it's going to be just the XP.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, you can have us on your show. I'd be on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would do it. But so we'll play it. I'm going to try to hook up with those guys, and we'll play together with them. And then at the end of the month, when we review it, I'm hoping we can have them on, and we can all talk about that together.
Nice. Okay.
And banter and drink and whatever. And maybe it'll be a 1-hour show all about Neverwinter and all of the random tangents that will ensue. That'll be great.
Every episode.
Dude,
Dude, I
can't believe you left us to go fall on your bathroom floor again.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh
For
my
the
god.
5th time this month.
That doesn't. I seriously haven't done that for years.
Neither
I've been
have I.
hung over, but not like just I can't leave the bathroom. I'm so sick. It was terrible.
Dude, the last time I did that was 2004.
I felt really bad because Adam was here hanging out, right? We were trying to get together with Adam and his other buddy, and they wanted to know about podcasting and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So we kept, which is a new phrase, his buddy Mitch, right?
Yep.
And so I don't, as far as I know from Mitch now, is that he bails on a lot of things. So we just keep calling it Mitching out. So that's the new phrase. You might hear me say that from time to time. That's where that comes from. Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah, thanks, Mitch. I'm gonna use that all the time now.
So Adam was like, I feel so bad. We've tried to set this up like 3 times, and he's totally Mitched out 3 times. He used it too. It was awesome. And I asked him, I was like, you've never said that to him before? I was like, that was just waiting for you to take it. And nope, but he's gonna now, which is great.
Yeah,
So Adam came over. We sat down. We were playing games. Mick was cool enough to jump on and test out our whole Skype
Mick,
setup
not
and
Mitch.
getting it going. Yeah, Mick, not Mitch. And so Mick's just kind of there with us and awkwardly in the shot as we're already getting buzzed and just bantering away. And then all of a sudden I just get up and leave, and I just never came back. And we just leave Mick hanging all by himself, right? It was the best introduction ever.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, Mick. I paid for it. Don't worry about it. So Neverwinter, play it. It's free.
Yes.
Go download it. It's free. Now onto our anime.
Okay.
We watched Fate Apocrypha,
Yes.
and we've seen all the other Fate shows. There's
Yes.
3 of them.
I have not
aside from
seen
this,
any.
right? There's 0.
There's Fate Stay Night, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works,
Yeah,
and then Fate Zero.
yeah. I still stand by 0 is my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
There's
I really like
Fate
Zero.
/extra last encore.
That was an OVA.
There's so many of them.
The Fate universe is, or the Type Moon unit, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I heard that it's based off of like a dating game. You know, quick shout out to Brady Malone, cool guy. On Instagram, he's like, someone should talk to me about anime. And so we talked for a little bit about anime, and he said that it's based off the Fate series is based off a softcore hentai game that came out in like 2003, like a dating sim,
Oh, nice. We
Yeah.
should look more up
Really?
on it for us.
which makes so much sense.
I don't know if that's
I don't
true.
know.
I thought it was based on like some short, like novel or something, like is what or manga or whatever it was originally
Let's
based
see.
on.
Fate
Dating-
/Stay Night.
Hentai dating sims are a huge thing, though, in Japan.
Windows.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, this is the game? Wait.
I thought 0 was amazing. I love the character development in 0. I love the banter between the what do you call them, the like masters or whatever, and then the like servants, right? Like that whole thing was awesome. Ryder was my favorite, hands down. He was just like all jovial and massive and just didn't care and wanted to drink all the time,
Yeah.
right? So there's all this cool stuff, and the one guy that had the gun.
Oh, yeah.
Remember him? They could like speed up time and like move. That guy was sweet too. There's some really awesome battles that went on in it. Fate Apocrypha, not so much.
Well, it's got some pretty cool battles.
Yes, the battles are great.
The rest of it is lacking, very hardcore.
The battles were too loud. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna blow my TV speakers. It's like, I'm like, stop, ow, ew, hurts my ears.
Turn it down.
Turn your phone down, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it just takes effort to do that, you know.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, like, it wasn't loud anyways, and then the action scenes were just like, stop. Yeah.
How-
I liked all the fighting scenes.
How is your metabolism so high if pushing the volume down is too much effort?
I'll
Did
get back to you
did
on
you
that
at
one.
least try doing one of these, Jack? Did you try
couple
that?
times, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the TV remote hasn't had batteries in like forever, and I have to get up. And it's like, what if I miss?
Did
any
you
of the
try
sub-
throwing the remote at the TV to hit the
No.
button?
What if I miss some of the subtitles because the plot makes no sense? Or
Even if
does,
the batteries
but
were
it's
dead,
like, I don't
that's
even-
3 throws, right? That he could probably have at the TV.
No, it's on top, so I'd have to like do like a
Like
water
do a
bottle
ceiling
flip.
ricochet.
Yeah.
So when I was younger,
Like Dude Perfect. Not a sponsor.
when I was
talk about
younger,
those
yeah,
guys.
definitely not a sponsor. But when I was younger, I was the remote.
Yeah, right? I was the remote too. And then I had a younger sister and brother, and they got to graduate to the new remotes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't the remote, but I was the one that had to go adjust the antenna.
Oh, yeah, until my dad put in the... Did you ever have the clicker box
We
that would turn it?
finally got the power box.
Yeah.
Just like it was just like a first person shooter. Too far this way. Oh, too far this way. Oh, too far this way. Oh,
Yeah,
too
just
far
like a
this...
first-person shooter for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the deal doesn't have a strafe button, so.
That's what it is, right? It'd be funny if you could be up there just like... At least you didn't have to climb up on the roof.
No, we had the pole below that you could get a hold of originally and turn.
And turn it a little bit.
But I was too young at the time that we had that to be able to do that, so Dad did that. Which is why
nice.
we ended up with the power one.
And then you just watch those 3 channels for hours because
Yeah.
you don't want to go out and move it again, right? Before you go to
Exactly.
bed, you got to switch it back to the other channel. You need like a little like dial on the ground with like an arm.
Yeah.
Like this positions for these ones and these ones. Yeah. Or
Canada.
or it'd get really windy, remember? Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
was your choices. 3 American channels or like 10 Canadian channels.
Exactly.
And one of them's Power Rangers. I swear that's a
I
Canadian
just had
show.
a TV that worked.
Inspector Gadget. You watch the crap out of that on Canadian TV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have that theme on my phone.
Yeah. So, anyway, Fate Apocrypha. Not as good. It's
It's okay.
the other ones. So, what they typically do is it's this holy war that happens, and it's like they're battling to have the Grail, right?
Yes.
Is it the Holy Grail?
Yes, they call it the Holy Grail, but
Yeah. So in the end, they get that, and it grants the wish of the servant and the master, whoever that team is that wins, right? You know, he's got like your assassin, your
well, there's 7 servants.
yes, and they're different classes, right? And you always have the master with them, and it comes down to the end. Fate Apocrypha, you have double. You get a
Yes.
double dose of everything.
And it was because of some bastardization of the system. I don't remember what it was, but
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Because it was like a super war, or because there were
Yeah,
other
but so-
smaller fake holy grails, and now there's one big one.
it was the Greater Grail is what they were
And
calling it.
the Migdabubba family has the grail, and they're gonna have the super war against the Mage Academy, who has the necromancer guy, and the
I did kind of like that guy.
dude.
How much?
This is me trying to understand the plot. I just like.
I want to know how many episodes. I'll just look on my Netflix real quick. How many episodes is like 0? Is 0 only 12?
Zero
No,
episodes?
no. 0 was more
Were they
like
more?
20-something episodes, I think.
Like that was a double season also.
I believe so.
Let's see. Fate 0, which I do recommend. It's actually good. Yeah, it's 2 seasons. So season 2 is it's 24. So it's just like this one that's out now.
Okay.
There were some cool battles. You didn't see the saber that you always saw in the other ones. She
No.
was like the common character, and I almost thought the
Well,
judge
you,
chick.
You see her, but it's all in flashbacks for the
The new saber.
the saber that was the illegitimate child.
Yeah, this is the red saber.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I actually kind of liked her character, and I liked their team. Was one of my favorites. Her master, and then she is the servant. I kind of like them. I like the way the guy was so like calm and cool all the time. He was pretty cool.
Which guy?
The guy with
Necromancer?
the shades, and he had like the scratches on his
Yeah,
face.
the necromancer or whatever.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. With the
pretty
chick
cool.
that was his sword chick.
I
I
wish
liked the
she-
way her like helmet would like Iron Man would like
Oh,
and fold
yeah.
off and then click back up. That was kind of cool too.
I don't like how when she would she was in her cool armor and then she would take it off and she'd be in like a bikini. I'm like, all right, that's. I mean,
You have to get over this in
seven.
anime,
I was gonna
okay?
say,
That's like
yeah.
a common theme
annoying.
in anime. You got to get over that.
you get
Yeah.
to the point where it's like, and watching it
That's,
with your
that's,
dad.
that's basic fan service for all anime.
Yeah.
This is not a show to watch with your father.
Because of that one scene. You got to get over that. Devilman was terrible. Did you watch that with your dad?
Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. No. But you can't watch this show with your dad.
So he's complaining about this. He needs to go watch any late 70s, early 80s, actually late 70s, any 80s anime.
It has more boobs.
Way more.
Yeah.
And way more just blatant
It's a little
gratuitous.
more tasteful. And this is just like...
I will agree it's more tasteful, but it's... for the damn sure it wasn't.
Yeah, maybe. This one was so minimal.
Yeah.
Like, that one scene.
One scene. Episode 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Watch out, dads.
It's like
Don't watch
the
it
one
with your
chick's in her
son.
lingerie, and she licks the belly of the
servant, who was
the
clearly
servant
not
writer.
liking it.
And then she's like, I'll put you in... Oh, yeah, they're in a dungeon. She's tied up in, her dungeon. I'm like, oh, my God.
Another anime staple.
Jack, you gotta loosen up, dude. What if you get together with some warrior chick, and she wants you to tie her up in a dungeon? You're just gonna be like, I'm out. I'm done.
My dad's here. I can't do it.
Yeah, right? Dad, look away.
Sure,
My
but you
wish is
tie
that
him
my
up
dad
first
wouldn't
in the
be
other
there
room.
all the time. Yeah, that's when I get the Holy Grail, it's going to be so that my dad's not, with me all the time. He's
That would
been
be your
home for
wish? You wish your
a
dad to
month
go away?
now.
He could just wish for no nudity in anime, but he'd rather his dad just leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a dick.
Oh, really?
Uh,
bad guys in the
yeah. In Persona.
Persona.
That was a sweet post. Jack missed it.
What?
Because he doesn't do our Nerdbuzzed group. I saved it for him.
On Facebooks?
Yeah.
I don't go on. I only go on Facebook for work stuff.
Again, this is why we don't pay him.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't think you guys get paid either.
No, I don't get paid.
I get paid in real life. Hey, order Sahara Pizza. Tip.
Oh my
$100.
God.
I don't get paid, but I pay for it
See,
every
yeah.
time. I pay for it. Don't get me wrong. I don't know where it is.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to
even
it.
know how to.
Anyway, it was a green wiener monster
Yeah.
in Persona. Totally looked like a wiener.
Dude, the other one was a green wiener monster, too.
That was in another game. I think
Yeah, it was a green wiener slime.
What was that? Shin Megami Tensei. There's a really famous chariot. There's a guy riding a chariot instead of a horse, this giant penis monster.
Oh, maybe that's the same kind of one.
Probably. Because,
Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei and Persona, aren't they, made by the same people? Or...
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Something
They're all
like
part of
that.
that same kind of series.
And they rip a lot of stuff off in Persona.
From...
Other anime and other
yeah.
popular culture.
Yeah. There's a lot of fanfare type stuff in there like that.
Yep. Which I kind of dig.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with it. It's totally
What, do you
fine.
have, a shovel?
Oh, here we go, Jack.
Oh, there it is.
Found it for you. Can I turn it this way? Will it get bigger?
Oh, Viagra.
Yeah. And what is his...
Oh my God! Yeah, that's the thing from the Shin Megami Tensei. That's the exact
The literal
thing.
thing. What's
Yeah.
it called, Jack? Look at the name.
Throbbing King of Desire. Its
It's the
tarot
name of
card
it.
is the Tower.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. If you go down a little bit further in the feed, right, I posted a picture. Where is it? I know I did it. I think I added it in there, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Here you go, Jack. This is what he looks like when he gets angry. There's no denying he's a wiener. What is that about? Why would they even do that?
Squirting out the top. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
If you want to see the pictures, go to our Nerdbuzzed nerd group on Facebook, and you can see them all. I posted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here. It's the exact same thing. This is from Shin Megami Tensei. I'll find the one of it in the chariot.
Yeah, that one's kind of in a chariot type thing. It's
No,
more of a
because this
cart.
one... Yeah, no, look at literally the exact same thing.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
totally is.
Yep,
Yeah.
green wiener monster.
Tentacle.
Oh, if you
wiener
want to see,
monster.
let's see. Do we have to blur this out? No, it's not a wiener monster. It's a...
It's like,
Okay.
it's like if Piccolo didn't wear pants. What is that?
Oh my God.
It's on the Mechians.
The eggs got to come
right.
from
They
somewhere.
regurgitate
human.
him if you
Yeah.
ever watch the show. But anyway.
Does it stretch like his arms?
So.
Probably. Like Mr. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, Fate Apocrypha.
That's why they call him that.
Yeah, we're talking about Fate Apocrypha.
Yeah.
It's not that great. I love the action. I think this series needs a video game. That's what I kept thinking after watching it. Why is there not a Fate series video game?
Yeah, make the Fate game, not the show.
Yeah, right. Just quit making the show. I will actually probably watch season 2. I didn't hate it. I want to see kind of what happens and if it gets better. I think in season 2,
I did enjoy
we
the
could
later
lose
episodes
people.
better.
Yeah, but one, you're going to start to lose the servants, right? So
Yeah.
it'll get
We've
more
already
like
lost a
the
couple.
other series. Yeah.
So
I like the Frankenstein chick. I thought she was kind of cool. Just like I like the Berserker class anyway.
oh,
and
the
all of
Berserker,
them have
Berserker
been my
Frankenstein
favorites.
chick was my favorite.
Yeah.
I didn't like her the fact that she couldn't speak, but that's
Oh, she was kind of like the Rime. She'd just get mad, right? Ha!
yeah.
Yeah, it's
we're
only
fine,
okay. I'll watch the season 2 on my own time, but we're not going to do it for our anime.
Yeah.
Make a game out of it. I think it could be like a Soul Calibur. Or even like a
Yeah.
Tekken, but with weapons, which I guess is kind of Soul Calibur,
Yeah.
right? Where you'd have your totally distinct different classes. Everybody has their own weapon in that class, right? And they get to duke it out, but then they get pissed, and you totally get your like Dragon Ball Z moment where they have their their ultimate phantasm or whatever thing.
Noble Phantasm.
Noble Phantasm, yeah. Well, I want an ultimate one too.
ultimate noble.
The noble one, and then a
perfected
less noble
Ultra
but more
Instinct.
ultimate.
No, ultimate Kaioken perfected Ultra Instinct. Phantasm.
Attack.
Super Saiyan 2.
Attack.
Times 5. Attack. Yeah.
One
as
that
a
you can never pull off because it takes you an hour to ramble
Yeah.
off its name.
As a newcomer to the show, I think the rules, at least for me, were pretty convoluted. Because it seems like a lot of the time in the show they were breaking them. So I feel like it's better if you watch the
Yeah,
other
but that's pretty
shows.
standard in all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it's like, how are you supposed
This
to
more
understand
so
it?
though, don't
Yeah.
you think? This one was way more convoluted than the others.
They were
Well,
constantly...
considering they broke the rules just because from the beginning because they're having
rules.
2 sets of servants.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really recommend Zero though. I really liked Zero. I watched Zero I think twice, and I really enjoyed it. I think the characters in it are developed really really well. There's a much more like cool banter between people, and people seem more relevant. And this one, it's kind of like Rime. Like it was sort of monotonous.
See, I liked the banter, the character development in Zero better, but I liked the battles in
Stay Night.
Stay Night better.
Really, I preferred him in Zero.
Really?
I think Zero's better.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever, bro, you're wrong.
Well, let's put a score on
I totally liked the Archer versus Archer part. That was pretty awesome.
in this one.
No, in Stay Night.
Yeah,
So I like that. That's pretty cool.
there were 2 archers in Stay Night.
Yeah, because
Because there's a pawn or
there was
no,
the Golden
servant.
Archer. That was the one that was left over from the original.
Yeah.
And then there was the fake Archer that was also
Fate Archer?
that was also the main character that was also a master in the first one.
Wait,
Yes.
servants?
Well, and those other ones like
okay.
totally relate to each other. Zero and Stay Night, whatever. The other one is basically 2 of them are basically the same with some like real distinct differences here and there,
Well, yeah,
but they're
Fate-
basically the same.
Fate, Stay Night, and then Unlimited Blade Works were just retellings of the same show, same deal from a different perspective.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like the New Testament, right?
Okay. Next
It's
time
the
on
Bible. Yeah.
yeah. They're the same story, but from different perspectives.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't understand why that was so bad.
I
The
thought we agreed first day we were going to keep religion out of this.
okay, sorry.
It'll make it weird.
Yep, I'm good at that. I'm good at
We should
that.
just have like a big bell whenever we break a rule. So
Like
that
a
we're
ding.
not like Fate, where we just break the rules all the time.
No, we're gonna break them all the
I
time.
thought it was
Yeah,
pretty funny.
pretty
We are
much.
Fate.
Okay.
That's not funny.
Oh, okay.
No. Skip over the show.
I'll just
Try
all
again.
leave.
Try again. Did you bring us a pizza? I keep waiting. He has
I
this
know.
new job, and he knows that we show
He's
up.
always
We're gonna
talking
drink
about pizza.
beer. We should
Well,
probably
okay.
have
It
something.
was super crazy because it's a Saturday.
How often do you guys have a pizza just sitting there though, where you're like,
We
somebody
had
could
one
probably
when I
take this,
left.
but like today you did.
But I wasn't gonna take all of it from all the other people because there are other people there that are hungry boys like me.
Yeah, and
So-
people here that are hungry boys.
Okay,
Sometimes,
so, you know,
sometimes I'll
like
put
me.
pizzas in the trash and I'll open it and eat the pizza.
What?
That's
You
disgusting.
totally pull a
No, they
Costanza.
throw them away in the box, and so I'm like, let's eat the pizza.
That's totally what George does in
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
No.
Yeah. It was just on top. It was on top.
It's Always Sunny in Seinfeld.
Yeah. Well, let's put a number on Fate. I wanted to look up, too, and see what we gave the other ones, and I can't remember. But I think they were decent scores
Yeah.
that we gave those other ones. I know that I had to have given 0 a pretty good score. Over 7.
Yeah.
This one doesn't warrant over 7.
I was thinking do 6 1/4.
6 1/4. So you liked Fate more than Rime.
Oh yeah.
You'd sit through and watch the rest of it. Did you watch all of it?
I'm
All of
on
season
episode
1?
11 or 12.
So
Something
basically, you kind of did. I did like the that the one servant guy. What is with the weird like blonde to the green mold hair?
Anime.
No.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good answer.
I'd like to put it out there to anybody that thinks they're like any of those weird angsty chicks out there that like to do the green hair or the purple hair, even blue sometimes. Your hair looks like mold. It's not attractive. It's not appealing.
I disagree.
Maybe that's my personal preference, but the green hair is moldy to me. It looks like you need to wash it.
It has to be like the day of application vibrant for it to be good.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Oh, you know, I know what you mean.
It's
If
like that weird faded out. Sometimes the purple
Faded
hair or the
green's
blue
bad,
hair kind of
yeah.
looks like that
Purple
too.
faded out looks just gross gray.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw
kind of
it-
like the chick in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was better than most people that do purple.
Yeah. It also probably cost about $1 million worth of hair product and special effects
Yeah.
to make it
And
look
it was
like
still
that.
not that
It was
great.
all
Yeah.
CG. It was all the hair was all CG.
Yeah. All of
I
it.
doubt it.
Extra
That was like one of,
dollars
those,
to
one of
spend.
the things that they did with Disney taking it over was do a lot more of the
Practical
practical effects. Yeah.
like real hair dye.
real CG hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Real hair dye and real models for the ships.
Like Yoda.
Yeah.
Like the puppet.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was awesome.
I
So
was
lovely.
very happy to see that.
I was indifferent.
So would you play? So you wouldn't play Rime 2 at all?
No.
No. Would you? Because you're not even going to finish 1.
No.
Would you watch the second season of this Fate? Would you
Oh, yeah.
keep watching it? You think you will finish it?
I'll probably watch it in the same format that I was watching it already. As just kind
Just
of
like
background stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Oh, why is that? Oh, they're talking about it now. Oh, sweet. Okay, I know what's going on.
I think I watched about a third of this Fate in the shower.
So background.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I didn't need to see all of it. It's
Did
fine.
you watch the
I tried that the
ladies
other day.
making out in the shower?
Oh yeah, that one I watched on repeat, just over and over in the shower. Every time I went in the shower.
Okay, to be
So
fair,
I
it was
tried-
only like 10 seconds, so it's like, I guess it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But still, the fact that it was in there, it's like, what did that add to the plot? Nothing.
And I never fully understand who the like Jack the Ripper, like little girl and like her mom or something. Like they
That
never
was
really fleshed
so-
that out, did
They're
they?
Dumb.
Never fleshed out what they are, but they're brutal.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, her little weird skimpy and that I thought was more disturbing than the weird
Yeah,
tongue
exactly.
scene. She's this little teeny girl with her
Because
little,
there's a little kid,
G-string
yeah.
on.
But
Yeah.
once again, another
Lollies.
that's
It's
like the
weird.
new anime standard, though.
Red flag.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to
It's
be.
totally about
if
the
we
whole
sit
underage
by
thing,
and abide, the globalists
which
and
is
the
totally
elite
not
will
accepted in Japan, by the way.
What?
Underage,
That's not okay in Japan
not okay in Japan,
Yeah.
which is probably why they're doing it.
because it's not okay.
Yeah, it's
That's why they're doing it.
Exactly.
No, have you heard of like lollies? That's a huge thing.
What's
Where,
a
like
lolly?
they'll make there's this book about a little girl named Lolita and this guy that wants to bang her or something. This older dude, she's like 12. And then
Is it a Japanese book?
no, it's like it's an American book. It's like a weird art piece, whatever. But like then the whole hentai scene. Now there's lollies, which are like either they're just little girls or they're like, oh, we're 18, but we look 6. You know, for like weird people out there
That are
it's a
into
weird-
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you'll see a bunch of really over-sexualized little girls that are like, we're 18,
Yeah.
even though they look
It's
5.
a huge thing in Japan is that, and it's like not acceptable.
But they still do it, like in abundance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's because
It's also frowned upon in Japan, though.
well, no the in real life, obviously.
Yeah, well, I would hope so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, but it's like this whole subculture thing about it being an anime. It's like I don't know why it's so popular in anime when it's so
Maybe just because it's taboo.
exactly.
It's got to be. That's like
Yeah.
the whole reason, right? We're getting
That's-
away with
that's
something.
That's what I'm getting at is the whole taboo thing.
Yeah, yeah. We don't really have that in like American cartoons.
What doing the taboo thing?
No, just like gratuitousness to that degree. Do we?
Not following.
in the
Not following
mainstream.
taboos. It's just
Yeah,
here's
Cartoon
boobs.
Network, dude.
Cartoon Network.
so over-sexualized. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's big boobs. That's what it is in American stuff.
Maybe.
Here's big boobs, tall, long-legged, muscular, big boob chicks.
And just exaggerated features in general.
Yes.
I think like weird proportioned heads and bodies and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So anyway, let's put the score on it. Jay said a 6.25. Is that right? Did I remember
6.25.
correct?
I'm gonna give it a 6 1/4.
I'm gonna give it.
And you liked it better than me, so you got to do better than that.
I get if that's the standard, I guess so. I feel like you're pretty close though. I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
All
I
right.
get a little better, just like most things.
3.75. I just no urge
Wow.
to watch it.
Not it.
The
Didn't
rules
even
are-
sort of like it.
There's so many rules, but they're all really convoluted. The action was okay at best.
I think you
think
need to
tell
watch
what
the
was
other
going
ones
on.
before you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I respect that would be your answer for this one because you haven't seen any of the other ones. But I don't think you should let it deter you from watching those other
Yeah,
ones. They are better.
I get what you're saying. Like the other ones they have
Yeah.
to. There's no way they could. I mean, okay, there is a way they could be worse, but like there's a high chance that they'll be better. So maybe I'll watch Zero.
I really enjoyed Zero, and Zero is actually is Zero the prequel or the sequel?
Zero is a prequel, so
Yeah.
it comes after.
Was
Stay
it the
Night,
one they
but
were
it's-
referencing with like the giant? I don't know, the fight at the very beginning of the show that was just like, what is happening? That's every fight in the show.
No.
Just like,
The fight in the very beginning of the show was just a reference to what's happening later. And if you got to the end of the season, you would have gotten to that fight.
oh, then what was the really big guy?
Again,
It was like,
don't pay him.
yeah, the show. Wait, why did they? They made it seem like a prequel fight though. Like they didn't say that it was the.
It was just foreshadowing. That's all
Yeah.
it was.
You were just basically what happened is he got to episode 2 and he could not get the image of the belly licking out of his
It's
brain.
like episode 4, and I was like, oh my
He's like, wow. And every time the show came on, he probably watched it like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they licking
Dad, don't
bellies?
come down.
Yeah,
I'm
Dad, don't come down here. I'm watching my cartoon.
researching.
Yeah. What's our
And
next
we're out of-
anime?
Oh,
I have
God,
no idea. I
question.
didn't pick one. I left it up to you guys.
We were
I'm putting it all on you.
Space Dandy? Didn't we talk about that a little bit?
What is
Space
it?
what?
Space Dandy?
Space Dandy?
Yeah, I think it's.
Where can you watch this?
Like a real winner.
Crunchyroll.
Oh, please say Crunchyroll. The same goddamn commercial 20 times.
Unless
If
you
they
have
would at
premium.
least...
I'll send you my my.
I can see my premium.
There you go.
There you
Use
go.
his. Then I'll
Okay,
send
yeah,
you
somebody
mine
hooked
after
me
that.
up with a premium.
Yeah.
Does it only
it's-
last so long?
I suppose I could just give you my login
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't you do that?
because I don't know.
You can
who
just
this
give
you
me
for
like a premium that will last longer or something?
Well, no, they've got the premium trial stuff.
Yeah.
Like, send an invite to your friends, and we'll give you.
And
you
I
a
get the premium
So you-
trial,
you get
but I can do that on my own.
Yeah, but I don't get a bonus for it.
Oh, okay. Like you get a month off of the
I don't
bill
know
or
what
something?
it is, but they keep sending me send this, share your premium with somebody.
Okay, well, if
You
we
were-
pick... What is it? Write it down. What is it?
Cowboy Bebop. I think it's.
We've already
I think
watched
the-
it.
We've already
they-
done that and reviewed it.
Yep.
Oh wait, sorry, no. Space Dandy. Whoops.
Space Dandy.
Yeah. So
That
the guy
sounds
that
like a
did that,
winner.
the animator from that, was the guy that also animated One Punch Man. So it's just like the really beautiful, super detailed animation with no like repeats or anything.
By the
That
way,
was
I just
buzzing.
watched all the way through again.
What?
One Punch!
Oh,
It's a
dude,
great
one of the best theme songs, too.
Yeah.
One Punch Man.
Speaking of anime,
It's like the Rock the Dragon, which
good
Jack,
segue.
which only Jack has.
are you guys excited for? Well, oh wait, did we talk about My Hero last podcast? The second season that's going to come out.
Yeah, comes
On-
out
on
April,
Netflix?
right? In April.
I don't know.
Is it actually season 3?
It says 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
season 3.
I'm
Yeah.
really excited.
I'm glad that you've at least appreciated one anime in all these that we've
Dude,
watched.
are you? We need to get the game
And Death
when it comes
Note.
out because they announced that you can play as Ida. That's good.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm going
if I
to
can
get
play
it.
as Eraserhead, total buy. Ida, but Ida and Eraserhead are my top 2.
Yeah, I
Part
think
2,
it
I
won't
get
be
it.
good.
And you
The
watch
game
that
won't
with
be
your
great.
dad?
Yeah. Wow. I can watch that with my dad. Because they got the other, All Might. I mean, when All Might's around, I'm like, Dad, you need to leave. I need to have some alone time.
Yeah, my dad used to
love All
watch.
Might.
He used to like watch cartoons with me, but I think as far as anime goes, he watched some Big O. We watched that together at lunch at work for over a month, and he actually kind of liked it. And then we watched some Dragon Ball Z together.
That was my experience with Big O. I kind of liked it.
Yeah,
it was enough to watch it and come back and watch it again the next time.
Yeah. So we watched that, and then we watched some Dragon Ball Z. Me, him, and my brother would watch that together. Not a lot, but he knows who Goku is, and he knows that Piccolo's the green guy, and like he's kind of in that knowledge realm.
Krillin's the one that dies.
Yeah, right. The guy without the nose. That's probably what he calls him. Right. He doesn't know all their names, but he knows of the characters.
But they didn't have a nose.
No, Krillin doesn't.
I know.
Yeah. He knows their names.
I know.
Oh, I get it. Good one.
Dad joke. Oh, okay, anyway.
That one's for Mick. He likes dad jokes.
Okay.
I feel like if me and Mick did a show together, it'd be pure chaos. One of us would be barfing. Every show.
Wow.
Yeah.
You need to make a drinking game for that one.
Right? Yeah.
Drink every time you
Drink
throw
cast.
up. That's better.
Yeah. It'll just be a drinking contest, and whoever throws up first.
Can we make a beer shot so we get a little bit more time on this show?
Yeah.
We had to do that for Top Gun.
Give me the pen that you're propping up your phone with for no reason.
No
What
reason.
is
The
your-
freaking lights can't see.
Have you gotten
Caca.
anything on your phone this whole time? Have you needed that pen there at all once?
Yeah, I used it so we could talk about the damn beer.
Okay. What is the anime called again, Jack? I want to write it down so I don't forget.
Space Dandy.
Oh, yeah. Space Dandy.
Yeah.
It doesn't... Okay. It sounds a little like Space Pansy.
Yeah,
but
I know.
we'll see.
I watched a little bit of it. You guys are gonna like it. Oh, I think I know the next month might have to be Overlord. It's pretty.
I've seen part of it.
We need to find Outlaw Star.
It's like a video.
It's like
game
Sword Art
one.
Online, but good. It's very like oh god, all right, I don't want to
I
watch
liked
this with my
the
dad.
first half of the first season of Sword Art Online. Then it kind of went dumb.
Yeah, I got into it.
Dude, the whole show. Was
I would love to do Outlaw Star, but we're going to have to do that in a way to where you guys can like borrow my discs.
I know.
We'll have to like cycle them down. Whoever's going to crack out the hardest gets it last.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Maybe somebody could burn copies.
I didn't hear you. So.
As long as we like this, maybe what I meant was we'll all get together and watch it together.
Watch it together,
How about
yeah.
that? Yeah.
being in the same room with you guys for more than 2 hours. Oh my god, I can't. They're too much to handle sometimes.
I love that at least it's all mutual, right? It's all mutual.
You
I
have
love
duct
that
tape,
we
right?
tolerate each other. The worst part is now he's over in his intern camp, and you're right next to him.
I control
Right? Like,
you.
I used to be this buffer between you guys. There's going to be an episode where it's just going to be, like, lash out, and we'll hear all these thuds and crashes, and then it'll just go, like, beep, and we'll have to have one of those, like, Indian head screens that comes up. Beep. Yeah, right? Beep. We'll be back. Technical difficulties.
You guys even know what we're talking about?
No.
No, I
That was
don't-
the old... Do you remember that? When that used to happen on
No, you're
TV?
yeah.
Do you remember when you used to be able to watch TV so long at night that there would just be an American flag flapping?
Yes.
And they would just, like, play the anthem for however long. And then it would go
What?
beep, and you just got nothing until cartoons in the morning.
Yep.
That's how TV was.
That's crazy. That's such a weird thing. Like, what do we do? American flag.
Yeah.
National anthem.
The Home Shopping Network didn't exist at that time.
Yeah. Like, and your TV could
Infomercials
only
for-
go to, like,
13.
13, wasn't it? And then you had to buy a separate box just to be able to go past 13.
Yeah.
Like, this is how ghetto TV... See, you don't even know our pain.
Yeah, I just got Netflix, man.
But then you had the second dial that was letters.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
26.
Yeah. Whatever, just because you're a privileged kid.
Yeah, privileged kid, but you know.
Clack, 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 clack. Clack, clack, clack. Yeah. He doesn't even know our pain, dude. He
You're like
doesn't even
you know, Jeremiah. You
The
remind me of,
closest thing he
Michael
knows to that is
Winslow.
this. Trying to find a signal. That's the
No,
closest
I
you know.
never had to do that.
Yeah, see, he doesn't even know that pain.
You know what I do know? Michael Winslow and how Jeremiah reminds me of him with those really good sound effects. Like, actually, though. Like, I wonder, like, does Jeremiah just practice? He's like, oh, I'm all alone right now. Oh,
You need to practice. So next episode, Jack is going to have an all-new sound effect for the show.
But no, to answer your question honestly, yes. Very much so.
I mean,
actually,
it shows. Like,
I
it's really
wanted to
good.
be a Foley artist for the longest time.
Really?
Yes.
I think you could still do it.
You know what I heard the prized item for those people is? Do you know what it is?
Mm-mm.
That they use for more sounds than anything else?
Shoes.
No. Top ramen. A bag of top ramen.
Yes, I believe that.
Yeah.
Totally believe that. Although, like the noise that you hear oftentimes when they do that, like that just like digging into somebody's chest or something. It's usually mac and cheese.
Oh, really? Oh, like cooked though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a dry bag of ramen. Like you
Oh.
get the snow crunch and
Oh,
like
yeah.
the crinkles of the bag and like all they use ramen
Oh,
for a lot.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
It was something, whatever special thing I watched
Yeah.
in Foley Artist. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was amazed at how many sounds are not real in movies. So
Oh.
much of the sounds are
No,
done by Foley
that's,
Artist.
and
that's
video
something I
games,
learned
too.
young, and
Well, clearly, video games, Jack, they're not real.
I saw a special one, but like I one of my first exposures to anime, period, was no dialogue whatsoever. I just happened to walk by a room where some people much older than me were watching anime, and it was just a section where it was all just it was moving images, but there was no dialogue. It was just all conveyed through the sounds that were going through, and obviously the picture.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's what stuck with me, and that's kind of what really made me want to be a Foley artist. Made me want to do the sound effects and voice acting as well. But I don't have a voice that's really conducive for public speaking, and here I am on a podcast doing public speaking. But
You're getting there.
Yeah, we're working our way up.
but nobody'd want to hear this voice for a character.
Jack does.
Dude, okay, so let's put it this way: nobody'd want to hear this voice for a character that I would want to voice a character for, or be a voice for a character for.
Oh, Batman. Because you
Yeah,
don't want to
maybe
be
not
Krillin.
Batman, but
No, I don't want to be.
You don't want to be Krillin or Puar, Chaozu.
No, exactly.
Yeah, that is the Jeremiah voice, right?
Yamcha. I feel like you.
I want to stab you,
Yamcha.
but it's true.
I'm sure I'm up there too. My high-pitched nasal voice. You terrible.
You guys are talking really bad smack about each other. Yourselves. What are you,
I would say
teenagers?
it's
Oh, you just wait. We're getting around to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But let's do it. Let's wrap it up here. Let's do beer wrap up. Wicka wicka.
okay. I gotta pour a little more then.
See, Jay should do that sound effect. Do that sound effect. Okay.
No, Marcus does
And the
better.
hand, right? Do you prefer the more anime of the like wicka wicka or the
No.
like?
Yep, that one.
That's-
Yeah, second one.
Yeah.
But you gotta get the zoop. You gotta get the bass in there somewhere.
No.
You gotta have
Next
it.
episode.
It's
No, I gotta leave you wanting something.
yeah, you gotta. Whatever.
Little gotta be a tease in there a little bit.
What is happening?
I'll work on it.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Pouring their
You
You
stuff.
go first, Jack. I'm gonna
Need
pass
more.
over to you this time
I
because
think-
you won't shut up.
Yeah. This was a lot better than the last couple. The last couple were just kind of average, bland. Like the other series I was doing was right before Reeds. It was the
Yay!
forgot
I
what
had
they were.
2/3 of it.
That one soda company where I had like all their stuff. But Reeds was pretty disappointing. But now like
Orca beverage.
what?
Orca beverage.
Thank you. Yeah. Jeez, how come we didn't remember? It's not like it's my job. That's why I don't get paid. But
One of the many reasons.
it no, it had it had presence in my mouth. It stayed there. I
Kinda
could
like the
still
balls?
taste it.
Like a gift.
Like a balls gift. No, like the opposite.
Just like
of
Christmas
balls.
in your mouth.
That was Krampus. This is Krampus, right? I've ascended, but it's really good. I'd give it an 8. It might go on my.
Does it go in your ginger fridge?
It might.
You
Yeah.
still call it the root beer fridge.
No,
The root
it's
beer
it's
fridge?
in
Yeah.
the root beer fridge at the front because I mean I've definitely had better ginger ales, but it's like I would. This is like the what is it? Extra
No, it's-
stronger ginger brew is definitely like
I almost
one of
sounded
the
Russian for a minute there.
I was saying, it needs
Da.
the stronger. Yeah.
stronger. But it's definitely one of the better
Don't
ones.
don't
I've
go
had.
the northern German with the. Is this stronger German? Yeah.
Yeah, right. The creepy ones.
But I'd recommend it because yeah, it's not too expensive. It's like a soda.
Und like the idiots.
It's probably the best. It's probably the best cheap ginger ale you can find. God. This is what I have to deal with. This is what I have to deal with.
That's right.
But I give Nate.
Nate.
Solid 8.
Nice.
I'm gonna give this. I think
Did we
balance
find-
is a
Did we
is a
decide on
really
an
good-
anime yet?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, yeah,
Space
Space Candy,
Dandy.
that's right, okay.
Yeah. No, Dandy, not Candy.
Candy. It looks like candy. Anyway,
What? That's
No.
totally a D.
Okay.
Yeah. See, there's a C in space and there's a D
He has
in
to
Dandy.
say
I
that a
see
lot.
that.
It's totally a D.
It is. Ladies.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Ladies.
Not sultry enough.
Anyway,
I do like that I'm still saying it's totally a dad joke, but he's the soul tree of the Mystic
Yeah.
Forest. Right?
yeah,
Of
he
the
is.
stupid Mystic Forest.
Pints
Stupid.
and pants off.
That's right.
Yes.
We love you guys. We are, they're our biggest, no wait, they're our favorite fans, maybe, that we have, but we're also their, like, biggest favorite fans. I don't know. Is it, like, full circle?
We'll figure. Yeah, I think so.
Somewhere in there that made sense?
I think so. Somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like this beer.
I do.
I think it's really good. It doesn't have, like, that like, astringent alcohol bite. It's not really getting that at all.
No.
It maintained that kind of earthy flavor through the whole thing.
Yep.
And I think especially that this came out of a growler, and like we didn't just open this out of fresh cans or anything,
Yes.
right? Or bottles. That it maintained its even feel so well is pretty impressive.
I agree with that. I gotta say, if you liked this, you will like all of the beers that I tried there. Every single one of them, even the session, had a solid body, really well developed flavors through the whole thing, and was all balanced really well.
Yeah.
The session was obviously very light bodied and lighter in flavor and overall, but still had this great quality of you just wanted to take another sip, but it wasn't because you needed to, because it was just bleh.
Yeah.
And they were all easy to drink really well. This one is amazing. It's warmed up a little. The bodies come out a little heavier. Sweetened up only slightly.
Yeah.
The hops really held strong all the way through. Never gets harsh or astringent. I love this beer.
It's the middle flavor in the beer when you go to drink it is that kind of earthy-ish flavor in there.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of drags on your tongue just a little bit, but it's such a good finish to tie into that finish flavor of it. I really like it. I think that's a really great note when they can do it right in a beer.
That's a flavor that I love.
Is what?
Is that earthy flavor.
Which is so weird because you're so anti-green bean. And to me, that's like...
But
like
it's
green
not
beans
green beans.
taste like dirt to me. And I like that
but
about them. It tastes like the right... Like you ripped it
whatever
off
that
the vine.
extra little bit of flavor that they have is just enough to make it gross.
I think it's because it doesn't have malt and alcohol in it.
Okay,
If you could pick green beans and they were a little more malty and would get you buzzed, you'd love them.
maybe because they don't have any tart to them.
Oh, maybe, huh?
If green beans had a tart aftertaste, I'd be like, dude, this is the best thing ever.
I know, it's too bad. Like green bean fries.
Wait.
I'm in heaven.
I don't have hair. I gotta do the beard flip.
Wow. Wow.
Whoa,
we
hey.
just went there.
Don't steal my thunder, bro.
Well, I did the hair flip originally, but if you ever see this, there's no hair. So
It's still if you get long enough, you can do the like the over the shoulder.
Come over.
Oh, that would be sick, dude. Like it'd be sick and it'd also be sick, but it'd be awesome.
The beard over. That'd be never happening.
Maybe you could do the split.
Guys,
Split
2019
over.
is the year to look forward to.
Oh my god.
When the beard over becomes
Okay, if
spot.
I
When we have
if I could do the
60
split,
subs.
if I could do the split and shape it into horns, I would totally do that.
Just like the up and then out.
Yes.
They have to cross and then out.
Yeah.
Either that or a single, like a unicorn, like a braid.
I do that. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to like put egg whites in it or something to get it to stay.
Oh my god, dude.
Elmer's
Elmer's
glue. Yeah. I knew that was going to be next. Yeah. So we have to put a number on this though, right? We didn't do that.
Yeah.
I think this is, man, I'm going to go like 8. I'm so tempted to do like an 8.25.
I'm doing 8.75.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to go 8.25. You convinced me. You
Okay.
win. You win. Did you write that down, Jack?
Yes.
All right.
I think with a little more.
Do you think Jack's paying attention?
God damn it.
I'll tell you what. When you can go through a whole show and not miss us doing that, we'll pay you something.
Did we not? Have we not paid him already?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
trying
got
to look up how many subs we have.
gifts for like whatever days.
Did you see how many downloads our Black Panther episode got?
No.
It's like 100 downloads.
What?
100 downloads.
Yeah,
what's
like, or like
nice?
96 episodes, something like that. So
Nice.
It's up there. I was like, wow.
I think
What?
it's
I enjoyed that one.
I think it's
Probably
because
the only one, but
Because Kip?
actually,
Kip's
Oh,
like,
because
I gotta
he's
listen
on the
again
show?
and again and
Yeah, he's just listening to himself. Every different device he's got. Let me see your device. Let me see your device.
What do you mean downloads?
I'm going to start doing that. Anytime I need to borrow someone's phone, I'm just going to go to, like, YouTube and watch our video real quick. Just, like, half a second.
It wasn't on YouTube. It was on the audio version.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm stoked to hear that the audio version is starting to take off.
Yep.
That was a slow roll.
They're both a slow roll. But
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, I count every one more viewer
Dude,
as
no,
success.
seriously. I saw that and I was just like, yes.
Nice.
The next one doesn't come anywhere close. But that one was, yes.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Made it worth it.
if you did like it and you happen to stick around and listen to any other episodes, just comment.
Yeah,
you could
please
be
do.
the nerd of the month. We'd love to send you a t-shirt.
Exactly.
That's right. It doesn't matter what you say. Just say something. Say, I want that shirt, damn it. And you might get the shirt. So,
comment.
yeah. So,
you need to title the episode with Kip. You need to put Kip in there, because then it'll get more views.
in the title,
Yeah, like with Kip.
with Kip.
K-I-P-P. Yeah.
K-I-P-P?
K-I-P-P.
I
It's
wasn't
2
sure.
P's. I had to ask him. I did.
Yeah.
I did. He got back to me.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty
it is
fast.
2 P's. Why did you need to know that?
Because he scored the
Oh, you had to type it in
IBC.
there.
I still have
IBC.
one of those.
I believe it. I would too.
You should
Yeah.
save that for your really good friend and give him that. It'll be funny.
See.
Hang out with your friends, bring everybody like one of those,
It's
your
adorable.
ginger ales, and then bring him one of those, and go like, dude, I only had one left. I saved it for you. Sell it like it's a good thing.
One of my friends who doesn't watch Nerdbuzzed.
Dude, this one came from Walmart, dude.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
All right. To all the nerds,
Through all the fuzz.
bottoms up.
Let's get Nerdbuzzed.
Talking about beer, talking about nerd culture. You're on Nerdbuzzed.
Oh,
Marcus and Jeremiah. You're on Nerdbuzzed.
It'll be the best episode ever. It'll be the best one ever.
Let's get Nerdbuzzed.